right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good morning everybody. Let's jump into this morning's weather video. Weather briefing this morning, May 21st, 2025. Take a look firstly at your temperatures. Right now we got 40 in Sioux Falls. It is a chilly morning out there across our area. 46 in the cities, 45 in St. Cloud and Marshall, 46 in Mankato. And then down into Iowa, same story. 40s to low 50s, 43 in Spencer, 48 in Des Moines, 50 in Davenport. And then in Nebraska, 40s and 50s as well, 52 in Omaha, 45 in North Platte, 48 in Grand Island, 46 in Chadron, and then up into western South Dakota. 45 in Rapid City, a little warmer out west, 52 out in Spearfish this morning, 39 in Buffalo, 37 in Mulbridge, and then northeastern South Dakota. There is actually some rain showers up here, and maybe even a couple snow flurries too up here in northeastern South Dakota. 37 right now in Aberdeen, with these light rain showers that are ongoing this morning up in northeastern South Dakota. And those are moving in an easterly direction, and those are expected to fade away as the day goes on. So we got some topics to get to. First, let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so now that our system the last few days is finally about done, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the latest 72-hour rainfall accumulation here. And so this is a tool that we look at for rainfall, and some of the more lighter spots. Sioux Falls ended up getting around an inch of rain, although just on the west side of town, a little bit more than that, near 2 inches, kind of out near that Wildwater West area. A little bit north of town, 2 1/4. Kind of around Sioux Falls got quite a bit more than just the town itself, but it also looks like northwestern Iowa kind of got the least amount of rain here, about 1/2 inch in some spots, 3/4 in some spots. So kind of that in that 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Still beneficial, but not enough. And then some of the heavier spots, Brookings got roughly 2 inches. Watertown area got roughly 2 inches. Aberdeen area around 2 inches. Mitchell area around 3 inches. Mitchell got a good soaking last few days. The Pierre area got around an inch. Rapid City area around 1.5 inches. Out in western South Dakota, over 3 1/4 out near Faith, so some good beneficial rain out there. Mulbridge area around 2 1/4, and then look it over down in southeastern South Dakota there, near over 3.5 inches fell down near the Wagner Tyndall area, and then down near Des Moines. It looks like the Des Moines area got hit the hardest with over 4 inches of rain the last 3 days. So that is good there, down there. And a little bit over 3 inches in south central Minnesota, kind of near the cities, a little bit west of the cities. So that was the last few days for rainfall. So we've gotten some good beneficial rain in a lot of areas, but there's also a lot of area that also has not gotten enough rain. Sioux Falls being one of those areas that has not gotten enough rain. We need more. Okay, so let's take a look at your future scan forecast, and this is the current picture, and we'll see that rain and snow showers continue there up in northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota, and then those will fade away during the afternoon hours, kind of linger in southeastern Minnesota. Could be some isolated light showers in southwestern South Dakota there. Not really seeing a whole lot there, and then things will die down by tonight into tomorrow. Tomorrow looking a lot quieter and not seeing much. I mean, really today is going to be pretty quiet as well, but just some light rain showers hanging around. Now, as we get towards early Friday morning, late Thursday night into Friday morning, some rain and thunderstorm activity returns to our area again here across western South Dakota into western Nebraska. And that will move east towards the central regions, as you can see there, Pierre down to Valentine, Nebraska. And then that will move east. Sioux Falls will get in on some of this action early Friday afternoon into eastern Nebraska there. And then that will kind of fade away towards Friday evening. And then that's kind of the end of that system. And then another one comes in for your day on Saturday across western South Dakota, western Nebraska. And then, as you can see there, western Nebraska on Saturday, and then southwestern South Dakota, Black Hills region. And playing this out here, this is Saturday afternoon, mainly across Nebraska, and then southwestern South Dakota. And then things will continue, looks like, on Sunday with some lingering rain showers, and then Sunday afternoon mainly across western and central South Dakota into Nebraska. And then that will clear out, and then Memorial Day, a lot of people wondering about that. They have plans. Memorial Day weekend is iffy. Not gonna lie, the weather forecast does not look ideal. Mainly 50s and low 60s for highs, which is much below normal for this time of the year. Usually Memorial weekend, Memorial Day, it's usually hot, and we usually see some big time thunderstorm activity. It's not going to be the case this year. It's going to be the opposite. It's going to be cool, rainy, breezy. That is the theme of this forecast, and that is your Memorial weekend. Now, Memorial Day itself actually looks the best out of all the days this week. Actually looks the best. The driest. We really only have a 20% chance in our area for some light showers, and it's going to be partly sunny and low to mid 60s for highs. I think 65 in Sioux Falls would be a good bet. So that is your Memorial forecast. Now I'm going to show you guys the latest temperature outlook here using the GFS. We just looked at the European model, and now we're going to look at the GFS for temperatures. And today, again, we're going to be chilly out there. I think low 50s. I think this is a little low. I think Sioux Falls will be in the low 50s today. Otherwise, low 60s out west, and then 60s down in Nebraska. 40s, stuck in the 40s in Minnesota for much of Minnesota there. Although it's weird because northern Minnesota is actually going to be much warmer than southern Minnesota. So very interesting there. 30s, could be stuck in the 30s up in northeastern South Dakota today. So not going to be much change on the heights. The current temps across northeastern South Dakota. And then on Thursday, 50s and 60s, low 60s in Sioux Falls. It's going to feel better. So should be a better day tomorrow. And then low 70s out west in southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska. And then on Friday, 40s and 50s in our area. We're going to dip back a little more in South Dakota, although southwestern corner will be in the 70s, it looks like, on Friday. And then some 80s again, perhaps returning to the forecast in Nebraska. Otherwise, cooler for the rest of us. 40s in central South Dakota, kind of near 50. I don't think these areas will be stuck in the 40s. I think they'll get into the low 50s and then mid 50s for Sioux Falls. Like I said, I think these temps are a little too low. I think we'll be, it's in the same ballpark, but I think we're going to be a little bit warmer on these temps. And then 50s and 60s on Saturday returning. I think even these temps are a little low. I think we'll be a little warmer. And then on Sunday, 50s and 60s as well for our Memorial Weekend. And then Memorial Day itself, like I said, I think these are a little bit low. I think Sioux Falls will be in the mid 60s. So that is your forecast there. And then, we'll see what happens next week. We could, more than likely, it looks like a warm-up is in store for next week. So that is your forecast there. We said it weeks ago. We did say back in early May, we were talking about how mid to late May is going to be a more active pattern, and that is exactly what we got. And lastly, let's look at the future rain accumulation here over the next week. And as you can see, it's going to be more focused here out west in western South Dakota, and they definitely need the rain. 1 to 2 inches, over 2 inches in some spots, looking likely in western South Dakota, and even into Nebraska there, into that 1 to 2.5 inch range, I would say. So that mainly out in Nebraska, and then into central and western South Dakota looks to be more favorable here for more precip. So that is between now and a week out, basically next Tuesday. So a week out. So that is where your rain is going to be, mainly again out west. Sioux Falls area, not a whole lot looking likely. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Continue to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and YouTube. And Braden will be with you guys tomorrow for another weather video. I would like to thank you all for tuning in this morning, and thank you guys for the support, and have a great day out there. Stay safe as always.